The reason I ended up actually moving out to SF and living out there was because I would go on these trips to SF. I would crash on my friend's couch and I would go meet people, and the number of folks that I would get pinballed around to was unbelievable. And so, people talk about, the demise of SF or whatever, and I don't know what it's going to be like post-COVID, but pre-COVID.
Come on, don't softball it. Is it going to come back or is it not?
Yeah, look, I think that unequivocally it is still one of the best places in the world to build a startup, right?
I agree with that.
I think people don't understand how long it takes to build dense ecosystems of talent.
Yep.
And so I think, will it ever be what it was? No. But on like a percentage basis, will it still be the number one place to kind of start a company for some time? Absolutely. I think that's
although Miami people will get mad at me, but like I think that there's a high probability what you just said is accurate.
Yeah.
But what happened was there's more like dissipation of talent across the country and maybe even the world.
Yeah.
But it still is like a very good. If I was 22, that's probably where I would go move.
100%. Yeah, I think you either go. So when we look at our own network right now, 40% of them are in SF. 40% are in New York, which is staggering. And then 20% are everywhere else combined, right? But that New York piece is actually the most interesting, right? Because that was 5%, 10% pre-pandemic, right? And so that's like it's a massive tectonic shift, right? But I agree. I think like when you're in your 20s, being in SF, being in New York, if you're an ambitious person, I don't think it gets much better than that. I think kind of, once you're a little bit older like us, right, and your network's built, you can kind of go wherever you want.
Go wherever. Yeah, that makes sense.